Welcome everyone to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm an impatient little turd, and this is what I'm doing. I need my TBR for December. I mean November. Well, I did a December TBR, but I'm doing November. Now here's November TBR. There is one yellow in here. Okay, so there is orange in here again, but I can't draw them. That's the sad thing. I can draw the white, the yellow, the pink, and the purple, but that's it. I can't draw no more else. Okay. No of the orange, and there is only one yellow left, so that one will be drawn today, and it will be gone, and then it'll just be 3 colors in there that I can draw, and out of those 3 lovely colors, that'll be a lot of white going in there for not December, but for January. That'll be a lot of stuff for January because we do normally 7 draws. I don't know. It's a lot of draws. Okay, a lot of draws. So what we're gonna do is we're going to start the white. Okay, a white. Because you know, white is the best thing in the world. I've been dreading this one, but I've been dreading a lot of them because, like, I've been dreading Stephen King. You have no clue how much I've been dreading pulling Stephen King. So this is Stephen King's The Green Mile, which is what I pulled. Stephen King's Green Mile. Alright, so this is basically something... I've watched the movie only once. And as far as I remember, I didn't really like the movie all that much. But... I don't know. It's just a little nerve-wracking that, you know, a book I didn't like, a movie I didn't like, it's in a book form, but I own the book. Okay, so it's all the series completed. So it's The Two Dead Girls in here, The Mouse on the Mile, and of course, Bad Death of Edward. Oh, wait, there's Coffee Hands, Bad Death of Edward Crooks, Night Journey, and of course Coffee on the Mile. So, yes. When Stephen King issued his New York Times bestselling novel The Green Mile in monthly installments, millions of hooked readers anxiously awaited each cliffhanging episode. Now, for the first time, all 6 exciting parts come together in one volume to let you enjoy Stephen King's masterpiece uninterrupted, from gripping opening to shattering climax. At Cold Mountain Penitentiary, along the lonely stretch of cells known as the Green Mile, killers are as depraved as the psychopathic Billy the Kid, Wharton, and the possessed Edward Crooks await death strapped in Old Sparky. Here, guards as decent as Paul Edgecombe and assistant as Percy Wetmore watch over them. But good or evil, innocent or guilty, none have ever seen the brutal lives of the new prisoner, John Coffey, sentenced to death for raping and murdering 2 young girls. Is Coffey a devil in human form? Or is he a far, far different kind of being? There are more wonders in heaven and hell than anyone at Cold Mountain can imagine, as the truth emerges in shockwaves that only Stephen King could create in a blast of revelation that will truly blow your mind. So basically, this dude, who can bring people and things back to life as long as it's not too late to do so, found 2 dead girls and tried to bring them back to life, but he couldn't, and he was caught holding the 2 dead girls and sentenced to death by Old Sparky. And a really sad tale about it. So, there's our first one that we're going to read for November. This is actually not that bad. One of Stephen King's more milder ones, not as many pages. But 462, so it's really not that many pages. So now we do the one yellow that's in here. Where to go? Oh, yellow. Looks orange, but I promise you, it's yellow. Slash yellow in here. And if I can unstrap it, it'll be great. So it's Unto the Full Moon by Pasanami Mato. The good thing about this is that I'll be able to get the next book in the next series that goes along with it, which is At the Full Moon, which I didn't know existed. But now I do. So I can't wait. And it's a manga. So it's a BL manga about them getting married. A vampire and a vampire / werewolf getting married because Marlo can turn into a girl on the full moons. So who would have thought that there was anything worse than changing into a woman on nights of the full moon? Marlo certainly did. But now his engagement to David Vincent, the handsome skirt-chasing vampire, has been jeopardized by threats from the past. When one of David's former flames sends for him, begging for help, she neglects to include all the details. When a glass of special wine causes some childless complications, and to make matters worse, it seems that David's father has a few secrets of his own that may very well tear David and Marlo apart. Can Marlo and David overcome these pitfalls, or is their love doomed to fail? Well, obviously not doomed to fail, because I mean, like, this BL novel right here, it's rated 16 and older. Obviously got a sequel, which is actually quite cool. Well, if you ask me. So, what is this? A new title coming this summer. You must restore the balance of the spirits known as Amui. Amid the chaos, there is hope. Juvenile Orion. I'm going to be an angel. Galaxy Angel. I like these books back then because they had a lot of. Oh, hey, look, these manga are coming out. You should totally check them out. You know. And I love still that they show you that, because I like, stop, you're reading the wrong way. This is how you go. And there's Marlo trying to explain to you how to read the book. The manga. It's a manga. Oh, it even has other titles that it wants you to look at on the front couple pages. It's okay. I'm currently stashed full of manga that I need to be looking at, and I'm on a only buy what you need necessary ban right now, so that's just the way it goes. But here it is, and that's the wrong one. Until the Full Moon. Volume 2 out of 2. The first part of the series. There's a second part of the series coming on, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and start reading it. It'll be brand new to me because I've already read that one, but I have not read the new ones, and I can't wait. Okay, so green. The green. No, I can't even follow the green. Just green. That's the green I wanted. Last month, the month of October, actually, I drew Shadow and Bone by Lee Bardugo, and I'll actually be able to finish a series. Another series will be finished this year. Ain't that beautiful? Let me go get it. Okay, I just realized I didn't tell you how many pages this lovely manga is. So, let me see if I can't find the last page. That it gives you 4, 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay, this has 78 pages in it. 178, by the way. Okay, so we pulled Crooked Kingdom by Lee Bardugo for the Grishaverse. Okay. I have been looking forward to reading this since I finished the first one. Normally, I could say anything that's likened to Hunger Games is not something I really want, but I really like this, and I want to get the King of Scars duology as well. Okay, so in Grishaverse, we have already read, of course, the Six Approach, so now we're going to read Crooked Kingdom. Has Burker and his crew have just pulled off a heist so daring, even they didn't think they'd survive. But instead of divvying up a fat reward, they're right back to fighting for their lives. A war will be waged in the city's dark and twisting streets, a battle for revenge and redemption that will decide the fate of the Grisha world. Okay. They took Wrath, okay? I remember that much. They took Wrath, and they should not have, so they should all frickin' die in burning pits of hell. Dumbasses. They should not have taken her. I mean, that's Kaz's, girl that he's in love with, but he doesn't want to tell people that. Because I don't know. Secret. That little thing is, so not working. It's not even peeking out very far. There we go. Oh, the one thing I don't like is it's got this here for the Netflix because it's, doing also from Lee Bardugo, Shadow and Bone, a Netflix series, which I know it is, and I haven't watched it yet. But I will eventually get around to it if I feel like it. Like I said, I'm a little greedy and I've gotten addicted to these. So technically, I haven't even read my October TBR before I started pulling this, but I didn't need to read my October TBR to pull this, which is the awesome thing about it. I will not be able to pull stuff probably until January. What can I say? Oh, December. What can I say? Addicted to pulling books. Okay, so now we can do a pink. Oh, look, a pink. Immediately, off the top. I don't even know what it is. If you wanted to ask me, what books did you put in for which color? I don't know. Well, at least I know I have an Audible. So, that's good. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. This has 12 short collection stories in it. Really? What the heck? That's gonna be a lot of stories. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yep, 12. And I've only read one, A Scandal in Bohemia. That's literally the only one I've ever read out of this book. Oh, you know what I forgot? I know exactly what I forgot to tell you. I forgot to tell you how many pages this is. You know, I got a little too excited. What's that? Oh, that's the King of Scars thing? That's acknowledgement. I forgot her. Ingen! That's right. Ingen is her name. Okay, 536. That's harder than the Green Mile. Okay, so here we are. 12 lovely short stories that I will be able to listen to. And it's actually 341 pages long. You know, the third longest one I have here. So, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, Arthur Conan Doyle. When you have excluded the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. And I've only read that in one other short story of his, so that's really interesting. That is like his most famous freaking quote. Like it's his most famous quote, and I've only read it once so far, and now I've read it twice on the back of this. That's wild. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes is a collection of 12 short stories by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle revolving around Sherlock Holmes, the most perfect machine to observe and reason on the planet, and quite easily history's best, most popular detective. Using his genius skills of observation and deduction, Holmes cracks mysteries that no one else can. Whether for independent clients or for Scotland Yard itself, the stories are chronicled and narrated by Holmes' trusted partner, Dr. John Watson, who often accompanies the detective during his investigations. And these short stories that are within this lovely escapade book are A Scandal in Bohemia, The Red-Headed Leak, A Case of Identity, The Boscombe Valley Mystery, The Five Orange Pips, The Man with the Twisted Lip, The Adventure of the Blue Carnbuckle, The Adventure of the Speckled Band, The Adventure of the Engineer's Thumb, The Adventure of the Noble Bachelor, The Adventure of the Barrel Hornet, The Adventure of the Copper Peaches. And this is definitely an Audible, so that is golden. Because I don't have to look up for an Audible. No, I've already got my Audibles. Now I know I can pull 6 books. Now we go for purple. Now, I know the top ones are ones I recently added, so I don't want those. Because that's just cheating. On a larger scale of cheating that I don't want to do. Okay, that one actually is one of the ones I just added, so. On a larger scale. What about this one? Okay. 1 second. Purple. There's somebody talking. I want this one, whatever this one is. I don't want that one. I lied. I know what I want to pull. I want to pull the Apothecary Diaries. That's what I want to pull, but I'll go with the second best thing. Because I'm cheating right now, and I really shouldn't be. But these are not as mixed as I wanted them to be, so you know what? We're just gonna super duper mix them, okay? And I keep using shit. You need to be folded back up. I don't know why you're unfolded. But shame on me as a person. Back in there. Same with you. Like I said, I really wanted one. But we'll go with this one. I don't know what this one is. I'm cheating. That's what I'm doing right now. Truthfully, I don't want certain ones because, well, for one, I just finished the books, previously, and I don't really want to start immediately on the next one. So I'm trying to make sure my October, my September, and my August reads are not continued. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just looking for one that's not within those. Because there's got to be something back from before then. And I guess I'll just pick this one. Because it'll make my sister happy. So, I cheated. Go away. Leave me alone. You can't even read it. It's never going to focus on it. It's also on the other Audible, so I know I won't have to worry about Audibles for the month. Because I know it has an Audible, so here it is. Iron Flame by Rebecca Arts. We're going to read this because my sister is excited for me to read this. Because she wants me to read Onyx Storm as quickly as possible, so that way I can get on her level of what she can and can't does not know. So I'm just trying to make sure there's no. Okay, so there's 637 pages here. Gonna be a good Audible. I know, because the last one was really good, and I think this was a couple months ago. So reading it for November is a good thing, I guess. Alright, so Though Griffin riders are not capable of producing sickness, they are not powerless. Underestimating them is an error. Griffins of Cornwall, a study in comet by Major Garion Savoy. Everyone expected Violet Sorrentale died during her first year at Bagaya's War College, Violet included. The threshing was only the first impossible test meant to weed out the weak-willed, the unworthy, and the unlucky. Now the real training begins, and Violet's already wondering how she'll get through. It's not just that it's grueling and maliciously brutal, or even that it's designed to stretch the rider's capacity for pain beyond endurance. It's a new vice commandant. He's made it his personal mission to teach Violet exactly how powerless she is unless she betrays the man she loves. Although Violet's body might be weaker and frailer than everyone else's, she still has her wits and a will of iron, and leadership is forgetting the most important lesson Bagayath has taught her. Dragon riders make their own rules. But a determination to survive won't be enough this year, because Violet knows the real secret hidden for centuries at Bagayath War College, and nothing, not even Dragonfire, may be enough to save them in the end. So, we are going to read Iron Flame. And hopefully by the time I get done Iron Flame in November, the end of November, the wonderful, most best thing in the world will have happened. What is that you're asking? Well, that is that the lovely new edition, Onyx Storm, comes out like this so it can all look the same on my lovely bookshelf. Because if it don't, I'm going to be very upset. And you don't want to be upset, do you? So come out with it already. I know Onyx Storm just came out this year, but I need you to come out with this because I really like this and I really want this and I really want this to continue because this is a nice edition and I like it and it's paperback and I want it. So now I can draw two more. One of them's white and one of them will be green. Or I could do two whites. I don't really want to start another series. Because all of these continue series except for the green mom, but it's by itself. So there's a huge possibility of the whites continuing series. But so isn't the green. Starting series. But so isn't the green and pink and all that. So we're going to just see what we get for white. I used to write big ass things. And it's continuing. It's starting a series. Well, that's okay. I'll live because if this is an audible too, then maybe. Alright. It is Jacob by Jacqueline Frank and it is part of the Nightwalker series and it's the first one in it. And I loved it. I read it before. Six of these. So I'm excited to start this. Yay, finally get to start it. Dum dum dum. And you wanna know what the funny thing is that the first one I actually read of this was Gideon. And I didn't even know about Jacob until I purchased Gideon. And you know where I purchased Gideon and it's never going away and it's never leaving me because it holds a special place in my heart? Disney World. In Florida. Never been anywhere else. That exciting in my life besides, guess Japan, but like a theme park that exciting. That was back when I graduated in 2007 from high school as a gift for being friends with someone who has mental issues. And no, I don't care that she had mental issues. I still don't care. She's my friend. Don't dig on it. But yes, I had to go back and repurchase. I had to go back and purchase this so I could start from the beginning. And the best thing about the Nightwalker series is that it actually ties in with the Shadow Dwellers. So, kudos to that. But Jacob, anyways. Since time began, there have been Nightwalkers. The races of the night who live in the shadows of the moonlight. Love with humans is absolutely forbidden. And one man makes certain to uphold this ancient law. Jacob, the Enforcer. For 700 years, he has resisted temptation, but not tonight. Jacob knows the excuses his people give when the madness overtakes them and they fall prey to their lust for humans. He's heard everyone and still brought the trespassers to justice. Immune to forbidden desires, uncontrollable hungers, or the curse of the moon, his control is total until the moment he sees Isabella on a shadowy New York City street. Saving her life wasn't in his plans, nor for the overwhelming feelings she arouses in him. But the moment he holds her in his arms and feels the soft explosion of her body against his, everything changes. Their attraction is undeniable, volatile, and completely against the law. Suddenly, everything Jacob has ever believed is inflamed by the heat of desire. Bring on the night. Somebody's getting in trouble. Okay. Alright, that's a sneak peek of the next one. Good thing I did not. 376 pages. But it's probably an audible. So that's 3 audibles. I might be able to squeeze in if I listen to while I'm at home doing other things, which is possible because November I'm going to be doing writing for that month mainly. So, maybe. We'll see. So, green. Green. Oh, well, it continues the series. Not really, as long as the other book for the Knowledge of the Chosen, which was Wizard Lord. But the 9th Talisman is here by Laura Scott Evans. Okay, so the entire world is kept in a delicate balance under the supervision of the Wizard Lord. It is a duty to govern lightly and protect his domain, but if he strays from the way of the just, it is up to the Chosen to intercede. The Chosen are the leader, the seer, the swordsman, the beauty, the thief, the scholar, the archer, and the speaker, magically infused mortal individuals who, for the term of their service, have only one function: to be available to remove an errant wizard lord, whether by persuasion or execution. What if the new wizard lord is intent on ruling without magic? And what if that intent includes the removal of the chosen? Dun dun dun! 9th Talisman. Oh, this isn't even my copy, and it's alright, and it looks like that. Maybe it's because of how it was in the bookshelf. That's a little weird. Anyways, that's the Summer Palace. That's the last one to the series. Okay. 309 pages for this one. We're looking a little confused here. Oh, right. The Ballad of the Chosen. I wonder if it changes from 1 to 1. Anyway. Yeah. So, here's number 7. We might be able to get away with one more, maybe, but we'll see, because it's kind of chunky as it is. They did not go kind to me this time, but do you see this? This is my TBR for the month of November. Maybe if I waited, it would have been a different story, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways. Yeah, this, I can't hold it up with one hand. It's really hard. It's very wobbly. But there you go. 1 manga in there, and I guaranteed 3. 3 audibles in here. Interesting. So that will be my TBR for November. So if you think I deserve a like, comment, or even a lovely subscription, drop it down below. I will see you next illusion.